Hey guys, welcome to my little sewing out session. Today probably the last time that I'm uploading it via video. We'll see. I will probably stream again. Just wanted to let you know in advance that it will happen eventually. But yeah, I wanted to take a break from streaming. Felt like I was a little bit unhappy how that I wasn't really privy to information that they use on the platform to come to their conclusions. I had asked them um, about that one stream where that was just 1 minute of me talking about plant health, what their concerns were with that one about advertiser friendliness. Feels like a little bit like they are using AI to come to their findings. I'm not sure, but that's the idea that I got. And if it's not that, then at the very least they could be more transparent so people know what's going on. It's just that, just a very simple kind of thing. Putting a lot of energy into my channel. I love my channel. I built a great channel over the years, and it got better and better and better. And yeah, I mean, this is the type of stuff that's only a problem when you're a small creator. But all those huge kind of guys, they have 20 people that they can call that are working for YouTube that will solve a problem like that. I mean, it wasn't a problem. I just would have hoped that there's someone you can ask that actually gives you an answer, Like, it's not that they use their own system. That is completely all right for me. I just want to be able to understand it, because now we're doing a stream, and every time I'm doing it, I'm not sure if if anything like kind of is advertiser friendly or not. Like that when you have 2 hours of a stream, how do you want to know what thing that someone in the comments might have said, which is probably what happened, might have caused a problem. But yeah, I don't care. I'm at that point that it's okay. I'm used to having to companies having systems that are at the very least have a high rate of failure, like false positives, that kind of stuff. I've seen that on Facebook. I've seen it on Instagram, and I'm sure I'm seeing it on other platforms too in the future. It's not that unusual. I just the last 8 years were flawless on YouTube. Like, no kind of the kind of content that I film is actually great. It's positive. It's educational. It's handmade. It's not, there will be so many AI flowers and all that, and the one on my channel are not. I'm not using AI, that kind of stuff. Also, I mean, just the background nature sounds are already worth it. Just go back, look at a video that I recorded in summer, with the birds in the background chirping, and the flower opens up, and insects and all. You see nature the way it's supposed to be, and that is one of the strengths of my channel, and I want to make that very clear. I see that channel as a great thing that will, I'm sure more and more people will see what I already see, what I know, that all about these things about the channel that I just told you. If at one point the right person, I'm happy to produce something in that kind of regard. Like, we could do this as a show, with a little bit more budget, and that is my goal ultimately with the channel. Also making, finally getting to the point where I can I no longer have the stress that I have every winter, about heating the house, being able to heat the house where I live. I mean, it costs a lot to heat the house. I have a very old school heater, and then when it's getting cold, you have to pay like almost $3,000 to heat for the whole year. So if you put it into monthly payments, it's like almost 200. It's over $200 that you would have to save every month, you know. But that kind of money, I'm not making that kind of money yet. So and upgrading a heater is also expensive. So no matter what I do, I'm in a I would like my channel to succeed, you know, to have something. I really have ambition. I've seen what I can do with the whole year, all the time lapse videos that we filmed. You know, it's all. You see the seedlings that we're growing here. It's all. We could have a closed system where we just sow out. We make our crosses. We show the seedlings. We show what we grow. We get them bigger, like repotting, later dealing with all that stuff, singling out, and then getting them to flower within short time. So that this could be a great thing. And I know that in the future, in the near future, people will go back to nature. They will go back to kind of the original themes. They will go back to looking at real flowers and appreciating them. So I see a real chance for this to be a little bit bigger. I don't need it to be huge. I just need it to be where I can just do what I want on the channel, where I can say, okay, this month we're doing that. That is our project, you know, that kind of stuff. And right now, my project is patching holes, making sure that the soil is there, soil and pots, that kind of stuff. It's a lot of money it's not a lot of money, but when you are not making enough, everything's a lot of money. So yeah, really hope that the channel gets at one point, you know, grows exponentially, like very fast. It's taken 8 years to grow this to almost 5,000, 4,500 something. Gives you a little understanding of all the work that goes into building a channel. I mean, of course, you can always be lucky and have a video that goes viral. But we haven't been that lucky. I mean, we have been lucky that a lot of stuff has gone viral, but it didn't really convert to having more subscribers on the channel. And long term, I'm pretty sure that will come. But yeah, I would really like my life to become a little bit easier, because I've had a bunch of very serious Lyme disease infections, where I had to relearn to talk. Where I can't have stress, I can't have the heat, like the cold and the heat, like extremes, you know, really cause me a lot of problems still. And I would like to have the stress level reduced, just the stress level. I can deal with all the health problem stuff, you know, I've lived like this for my whole life, but what I really needed to be is allowing me to just have a stress-free life, and I hope that's what will happen, you know. So that's a plan, long-term plan for the future. Just no stress, being able to enjoy the craft on the channel, showing the videos, showing nice stuff every year, for as long as I do it. Next year we're doing it, but after that we'll see. I just need to have less stress. So yeah, there will be more streams again. Streaming from outdoors, I will do 1 hour a day, just working outdoors. Yeah, and I will stream some of it. Not being able to comment much, just talking to the camera, telling you what I'm about to do, because I've seen we have a few months where we can take down the trees, and then there's bird nesting season again. So that needs to be done every day now. And I want to film it, because it's time that I would otherwise spend streaming from indoors. So yeah, 1 hour a day, outdoor work, streaming, at least a lot of it. And that's what will happen soon. And apart from that, I'm getting a new window. Just wanted to let you guys know that, which was a huge thing for me in the last month. At one point, my window fell down, like a old school, like one of these movable, foldable kind of windows. And at some point, it just folded away into the wind, came down. I caught it, but the window was broken. You know, like not possible to fix it. And yeah, then it has rained into my bathroom a few weeks, where I've tried to get it fixed, you know, just calling companies and messaging them, trying to get a quote. Now that I finally found someone, they've ordered all the parts and they will fix it now very soon, within the next week or two. And that will be the end of my saga to get to fix my hole in the wall, get a window. Yeah, but this is the kind of stuff that I mean when I say life needs to get easier for me. I'm not, life was never easy for me. But there's a point when the grind, at some point I will just get a heart attack or something, or a stroke, and I want to avoid that. So yeah, trying to have less stress but do more constructive work. It allows you to film more creatively when you are not always struggling, that kind of stuff. So that is my plan for the next year maybe. And within the next days there will be another live stream. I'm not sure, maybe even from the office. The way I see it now, I will never understand certain stuff, you know. If something's wrong, they would tell us, and then I will ask them to look into it again, and then we'd see. But yeah, it doesn't seem like I will know more about that, what actually happened. We will have a very strictly moderated chat, unfortunately, but that's how it always was, you know. Can take all kinds of questions. I mean, you know, it will depend on the rules of the platform, whatever they like and do not like to have asked on their platform, you know. I want to keep my streams on topic to a certain degree, but I'm always happy to comment if someone asks me something, you know. Yeah, and if that is not a commercially marketable kind of thing, then okay, like my opinion, you know, like not all stuff is marketable. So yeah, apart from that, I'm checking some of the seedlings here. Want to do that now, so let me check here everything. Fungus gnats could be a thing again. Let me see. Okay. I like that light. With the snowy kind of tree. Burning wood fire beside me. This is great. We're having a great setting here. Yeah. 6 seedlings. I'm not sure. The light blinded me so bad that I can't even tell you if they are healthy or not. I'm just seeing a bright orb. Let me see. I will take this one out. I don't like how it looks. So, in general, this could be fungus gnat damage. Seen a seedling that was already too far gone, and my opinion is it could be that it caused it. But I could not find any fungus gnats. Sometimes they are already gone. So yeah, here not seeing any fungus gnats. Hildewinterer hybrid. some healthy seedlings, one that looks like it might not make it. We'll see. This is the intergeneric hybrid, Hildewinterer and a columnar. Not sure who the breeder was of this one. It's usually, very often, it's usually Heinrich Humke or some like Irmfried Buchmann, which is another breeder for Hildewinterers. There are just a few really good Hildewinterer breeders. It's a great kind of hybrid group. What? There's a rainworm coming out of the soil. This is really weird. Like there was nothing. I'm not sure how it got in, you know. Think I will, I don't know, bring it out. I don't want to have it in this thing. That's pretty crazy. I also don't want to start ripping it out now here. I don't want to hurt it. I don't want to injure it. I mean, it's a worm, you know, but I treat them nicely. They haven't chosen to be born either. Like, you know, they're just following their nature. So I think I will put it out somewhere so it can just crawl out of the bag. But it's winter outdoors. I mean, will the weather be too cold for it? I'm not sure. Yeah, but I need to put this out, I guess. Can't have like a... And there might even be more, you know. The way I see this cemetery soil that I've used here, there might be more. Okay. Yeah, healthy seedlings, a few. Some not so healthy. We'll see how that goes. Probably Lobivia, the way they look. Here's a seedling that is barely developed, just a tiny thing. I might have to try to get it to touch nature, to touch the soil again. So it has at least some chance to develop, but it's already beyond that point actually. I should probably just take it out. But this worm is really... I'm not sure how I get it out because I have seedlings on top now. So I really think I will just take it out and put it on the ground so it can just leave the pot at the bottom. I don't want to start ripping out the seedlings, you know. This is a good cross. This is also that Hildewinterer hybrid cross. Okay. Okay, so this one here looks like fungus gnats have really done a number. These look really bad. One of them transparent. I'm not sure. Could also be a heat damage. It was pretty hot in the last couple of weeks. Maybe at some point the temperature went too high. That could very well be. I've been using certain kind of wood, kind of stuff to burn, you know, like pressed wood, and it produced a very high heat. Too much heat for the seedling. Could have been. This one here doesn't seem like it will survive either. This is probably heat damage or something like that. At first I thought it was fungus gnat, but I can see them in the in the soil. Okay, this one, one seedling and a really poor looking one. I don't think this cross will end up growing any healthy plant. You might try to graft it now, but it's already looking a little bit weirdish. I really need to bring the worm out. But I can't leave it out because it's there are already seedlings in it, and if the frost comes, they'll be gone. I wish the worm would just walk out of it. Just come crawling out. Hey mate, come out. Then I would bring it out, you know, like outdoors. It can, I'm sure they have ways to kind of dig a hole to a point where the frost doesn't hurt them anymore, you know. But now it's staying down there. Well, okay, I will put this aside. I will bring it out. Okay. I ate a piece of chocolate, and I brought more seedlings here that are coming from the oven, from the heat source, whatever you are using as the heat source to induce germination. Yeah, and some of them are not looking so good. This is Teleflora, genetically distant, both parents that are involved, Telegonus and Echinopsis irisi grandiflora. And yeah, they're genetically distant, so the offspring can be unhealthy, can be unique, interesting, but might not be able to make it on its own roots. You might have to graft them, those seedlings. Yeah, over here, just a few days, germinated cactus seedlings, 3-4 days old, maybe, not more. Yeah, and all that kind of stuff here. I will move these under the lamp now. Also because I want to avoid that they are getting heat damage just from the oven that is nearby. I don't want to have like a situation where everything is overheating. Okay. Yeah, by the way, I brought the pot with the worm in it. I brought it outdoors, and I hope that it will just crawl out, but I'm not sure. Don't really have high hopes, but we will see. If not, I would just take it out of the pot. I will like get me a spoon and pick up the upper layer of soil with the seedlings, trying to lift that up, and just try to kindly ask the worm to leave, to have a nice life outdoors, because I'm sure inside a closed bag it's not a life for a worm. I'm sure the worm has other things in life that he wants than staying in a bag. So when I see one, of course I would bring it out. But since it's winter, I might not have to, like, it might not have a perfect outdoor temperature to chill out, to have a great time. So I just hope that it will be all right. If not, yeah, we'll see. I'll bring him in again. I don't want him to freeze. I just want to have no worm in my cactus seedling container. Okay, yeah. Interesting episode today. Just talking about worms and seedlings, checking them. I will move these under the plant lamp now. I have a few more that we've sown out, but they are just not there yet. They have just not come up. And in the next episode or stream, whatever, probably stream, I will get the seedlings and we will go through them. I will check the seedlings one by one, and yeah, talking everything through on the chat, on the stream. And if I don't do that, I at least will stream from outdoors. So there will be more streaming again, like I said in the beginning. Just want to come back to that and say that again. And yeah, I just hope everything will work. If not, if it doesn't work, I will postpone it until next summer, until we're doing more outdoors streams. But that's not the plan right now. That's a great feature. Community could really benefit from it. It allows people to ask. And now with a week where I took a break, people will have a lot of questions. Might have had problems at home growing their cactus seedlings, and I want to get back to that. Okay, guys, thank you for joining. Like I said, there will be more clips in the next weeks, just flower videos from 2022, and there will also be live streams from outdoors, maybe one today. At the very least, I will film it, and 1 hour a day working outdoors is a must now. Otherwise, we're just at the same spot next year, have the same jungle around the greenhouses, and I can't have that. We need to take down the robinia trees that are growing around it before they are flowering again and before they are throwing seeds again. My health is bad, but I just have to do it, and I will see how it goes. Okay. All right. Thank you. Talk soon.